But this love is real, still hearts like a thief in the night. Got a second chance at life, all love, son, I'm living it right. Son, I'm living it right.
When I think about all you've done for me, makes me happy, very happy, very happy. What a joy divine, a peace of mind, a peace of mind. I'm so happy. Thank you for saving me. I was sad and so cold when you came and touched my soul. Made me happy, very happy. Gave me joy deep within. Showed me how to live again. I wanna thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Your love, your grace, changed me. My faith. Your love, your grace, changed me. My faith. When I think about all you've done for me, I get happy. Makes me happy, very happy, very happy. When I think about what a joy divine, got a peace of mind. I'm so happy. Thank you for saving me. No sorrow, no more pain, and for this I praise your name. 'Cause you changed me. Oh, you changed me. He can do same for you. He will make your life brand new. Make you happy, very happy, yeah. Your love, your grace, changed me. Changed me, my faith. It was your love, oh, love, your grace. Oh, it changed me. Whenever I think about all you've done for me, I get happy, very happy. What a joy, and a peace of mind. So happy, oh, I thank you for saving me. When I think about all you've done for me, everything you've done, I get happy, very happy. What a joy divine, and a peace of mind. Makes me happy, I'm so happy, very happy. Thank you for saving me.
Give me some room to spit flames, too slow, fully equipped to switch lanes. No game to play, put hate away. It's only because of God I feel refreshed like Gatorade. What love do you know? Put his life on the line. Used to be sin like yin yang, the Sprite with a twist, a lemon line. Catch my breath 'cause I'm not done. Real love displayed by the way of God's son, the one, not Neo, not even Trinity. FedEx ain't even fast enough. Christ got a quicker delivery. Slow your roll, save your soul, love's a toll, and your heart's the goal. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How you feel the love is
Some more up-to-date King Size coming at ya.
I'm sick and tired of trying to explain the reasons I'm crying. We beg and plead to be heard. They responded with sirens. Protests turned to riots with bricks that they supply us. I try to disconnect the plays on inside of my eyelids. Most to see the violence through tainted media outlets. We fight to stay alive. They tell us remain silent. And if I don't, what I say gets used against me. If I expose the evil, then them devils try to kill me. Nothing but death threats when you shine light on these bigots. Messing up they money, racism is big business.
sorry, we don't know what to tell you.
Tell me why no cops arrested for Breonna Taylor's murder. Now it's just the norm to clearly be misinformed. Discredit victims like, come on, whose side you really on? It ain't the Lord's side, his skin ain't lily white. Jesus had no white privilege, he was nailed to a cross and died.
Tell me why must we play the pawn in the system's silly game? Take my life, manipulating truth, getting rich off my pain. The same, but I know it's good, the rules who must change.
As a black man, it's like 2020, got a ton of issues with me. If it ain't the Rona, it's the POTUS or the police. And we still can't breathe, cause they use knees to protect and serve the ones that leave their palms greased. Their lack of action speaks louder than slave screams on a plantation, but love to get mad when I bring race into the conversation. I love when racists say I'm not racist, quick to scroll through photos just to show me who their best black friend is. It's quite funny and hilarious to me, that's a lie. Do you understand how scary it can be to be me, walking streets, purpose driven, mind in mind, but my melanated skin requires 7 shots from behind. This the kind of pressure on that pipe burst level. They want me to dig a grave for myself and bring my own shovel. My heart hurts, suppressing pains, I wanna holler. First is Black Mamba, now we burying King T'Challa.
Tell me why those that claim righteousness follow iniquity? Take my life, trying to keep the sins of the system from catching me.
Yow, I guess you found what you've been looking for. Boss top shelf, got them leaning like it's liquor ball. I connect lines to bring peace.
Back to back king size.
The chorus of wind chimes, gun balls are typical, and it's gonna take a miracle.
If you don't know him, you better get to know.
As lyrical as you claim to be, we've waited patiently for leaders to emerge. All we see is complacency. Ain't no sense of urgency. Y'all would rather chill, only about that action if and when your homie gets killed. You playing defense, but rules benefit the QB. If OG's pass the torch, who remains on dude? Great question. Is it you? Is it your man's? The next generation's on your hands. So what's your plan? Reject our help, cause you playing Hercules, but give it time, ain't no I in team, you gon' see.
Keep talking to them, young blood. They gon' hear you sooner rather than later, and for their sake, I sure hope it's sooner.
Let's take a sec to address the CHH gatekeepers. Where's the next cross movement? The next street sweepers? The next Shaolin? Jay Johnson, Hazakim, since the truth is on duty, who's next after him? What about the Queen, Sister D, Mahogany, Shekinah, He's Sun Lee, Lady Moses, Butter P, got DJ Love, Whirlwind, Vaughn, Angie, Tony Tone, Lady Grace, and official R.I.P. With the word and deed, which was always the foundation of these MCs, Christ was relevant, not just a mention on IG. Bars these days lack vitamin C. Who needs an IV? Iron sharpen iron, but they iron is low. Bars are light, no weight, more content with the flow. Ain't flowing with the spirit, so where can you go without the source to be the light, bro? You just Joe.
Don't get frustrated, young blood. It don't seem like they listening, but they hear you loud and clear.
Test the 1, 2, to test the 1, 2. You hear me clear? Am I in your ear? We gotta set things straight before Christ appears, yeah. Test the 1, 2, to test the 1, 2. It starts with me and I need you. Unity is key so we can see this through. Test the 1, 2, to test the 1, 2. It's about these souls, not about that dough. No room for egos, you gotta let that go. Test the 1, 2, to test the 1, 2. If we're on the same page, we can spark this run. We'll get the job done when we move as one. Too many looking out for self like unity's past tense. Spiritually dead, I can tell while using my sixth sense. Less forgiving, more investor driven. Your fee gets paid, your gifts enslaved. You call this living. Since integrity is maxed out, you buckle under all the pressure, you tap out. Cause when you lack real faith, you speak out. So you suppress God's truth to chase clout. What's it all about? Some don't want the label, want to sign to a label. They fight to hide the connection, keep Christ under the table. I can't let the streets know he gave me this dope gift. If they know I follow Christ, I'm losing followers, kid. So respect goes out the window like a pot to piss. And fam, don't wait to hit rock bottom, know that something's missing. Recognize the source before the cover a source. If they ask if you always credit Christ for your success, but of course.
That's it, young blood.
Look, 1, 2, 3 into the 4. I'm married to put the sock on the door. You feel me? It's good loving. I ain't never taking it for granted. I've been blessed with the best. I'm getting it off my chest. I'm kicking it back. Walking on that holy path. I'ma be in destiny forever. Queen and slam, moving in silence, criminal clever. Whether they like it or not, this love is gangster. Ride or die, side by side. We ain't saying that we perfect, but it's sure worth it. Doing life in each other's arms. Our love goes farther than beyond the song. Join the journey and just come along. We're saying blessed is the man who walks not in the ways of the wicked one. Blessed is the man who has one wife and she the only one. ride with you. I'ma never turn away, we on a Bonnie and Clyde. Lord and Phoebe is the name, we gon' let our kids know that they gon' always have a home. It's not about the bricks and the beans, but the love and the dreams that we carry in this cold dark world. I ain't settling for less, I'ma give my girls the whole world, they know that. West African, black like a Kodak. The fellas play around, they know they gonna have to roll back. I hold that in a special place, cause if it wasn't for his grace, I wouldn't have had you to this day. My destiny partner, I pray that God make a way. And he heard my cry, so we gon' be committed to his way. I'ma do what I can to make this alright. God bless me with a treasure, I call her my wife. She came and rocked my world, gave her my life. She the reason why I'm here, the reason I fight. Still down. Baby girl, let me know if you're still down.
Remember the days before I knew I was lost, before you gave me the grace to come to know. I couldn't shift, I kept drifting, my vision was impaired. I had no direction, I was in heaven, but I still remember the days before I knew I was lost. Remember the days before I knew I was lost. Remember the days before I knew I was lost. Remember the days before I remember the days before remember the days before I knew I was lost, before you gave me the grace to come to know. I couldn't shift, I kept drifting, my vision was impaired. I had no direction, I was in heaven, but I still remember the days before I knew I was lost. Before you remember it, before I was lost, before you gave me the grace to come to know. I couldn't remember it, before I was lost, before you gave me the grace to come to know. I couldn't shift, I kept drifting, my vision was impaired. I had no direction, I was in heaven, but I still remember the days before I knew I was lost. Before you gave me the grace to come to know. I couldn't shift, I kept drifting, my vision was impaired. I had no direction, I was in heaven. I must have thought I was the freshest. Walk with a bop, a fine specimen. The one who was invested in extended adolescence. Couldn't make the best of the blessings the God kept handing me. My family's wondering what's it gonna take to make a man of me. Calamity and strife filled my life, I'm unwise living. And that's the size of what drinks and spending my nights with women. But I
sounds of Christ-centric.
Content with my little rep for picking up mic and spitting the hype flow. But that was superficial though. I laughed though I was miserable. It was dark inside, but I was trying to mask it like the mist was showing. But in the midst of this picture, the Lord took a hold of me, miraculously crafted me, gradually shaped and forming me. First came conviction from women and blazing spliffs. Then through the power of prayer, God put away those addictions. He gave me strength for the burdens I couldn't bear. So I don't care where we're heading, I'll follow you. Yeah, I set my heart on a course to pursue God. Lord, help me to grow to know more of you. Save my soul from hell and out of despair. So I don't care where we're heading, I'll follow you. Yeah, I set my heart on a course to pursue God. Lord, help me to grow to know more of save my soul from hell and out of despair. So I don't care where we're headed, I'll follow you. I felt oh so refreshed then. Walking with Christ was such a blessing, and wrestling with my old way of life was out the question. Cause man, I was so impressed with his life, death and resurrection. I counted my life a loss and Christ was my greatest treasure. I mean, it ain't like I ain't had no problems and stress, but when I did, I ran to him. He gave me a strength and rest, empowered my fist to pummel the sin that's tugging within. Rejected whatever thing that threatened my love for him. It was the sweetest time, but somewhere along the line settled for a lesser treasure than what God would have for me in his design. The consequence of walking in my own strength was sickening. I'd serve along the brethren, but I'd feel like such a hypocrite. It seems I lost my passion for the glory of the Lord, compassion for the lost and for cats that carry their cross. And though I wouldn't dare to say it inside, it's like I don't care. The way I'm living, it's like I won't follow him. And though I front like we're cool, like we're still not too far, it seems that I must have forgot about. Cause though I wouldn't dare to say it inside, it's like I don't care. The way I'm living, it's like I will follow you. And though I front like we're cool, like we're still not too far, it seems that I must have forgot about. Cause though I wouldn't dare to say it inside, it's like I don't care. The way I'm living, it's like I won't follow you. Was in the pit of depression, felt like my walk was a flop. Never expected that I would be so indifferent to Christ and that I'd neglect him. I must have got swept away with the current of life's ills, like making paper to pay for the rent and the light bill, and so many other cares with just the family affairs, like praying to test for mom's cancer that clears and she's clear. Yeah, and still your brother had worries in other areas. I had a myriad of various trials I was carrying, but God insisted in spite of of my heart's persistence to push him off to the side and invite in a far distance. He brought me closer, exposing me from the dark. The more his light hit my heart, I cared less of what people thought, cause I don't wanna keep deceiving them. Plus it's Jesus I'm needing to esteem and to receive strength if I'm to be obedient. So I set my hopes on the person who wrote the price and set my thoughts on the cross and the cost of eternal life. And as I sit here and reflect on this path that I've walked, it feels like I'm looking at ink stamps on my passport.
My weapons focus on the enemy, don't put my mouth on people. Celebration for the run and keep the motive kingdom. No opening, no ego, and one moniker is dripping. No chicken heads but eagles and nothing but love is given. Pressing through transition when everything is shifting. Hypersensitivity hitting a little different. Had it to hit with ignorance and running into brick walls. Wrestling with price tags and questioning the call. Talent take a back, see what's popping with that walk. How salty is your salt and how transparent is that talk? Cause there's a need to see a season breathe from good stock. Equipped for fixing breaches and sprinkling seeds talks. Command the heavenlies on behalf of the broken lost. Overthrow depression, I letting go of the rock. Bitterness in the heart starts fidgeting and getting hot. This deliverance from God and your position is a part or a part of a greater word. Take away debating over church. Dang it, settle your search. Get your hip replaced and get to work. We never been rappers. The method with the eye that eye disease. Bananas in the tailpipe or hygiene. Lean on the everlasting. Why everything you feel led to do always render in detachment. Folly making fragments, divorces from attachments that leave us in a bracket of addicts to handy habits. Get us right, Lord. Break us from the inside, bring life, Lord. Moving what you're made to do it. Show up with a timely word, right, Lord. Break us from the inside, bring life, Lord. Moving what you're made to do it. Show up with a timely word.
I ain't trying to be the goat, I'm trying to be the sheep. One that got rid of the moat so that I can see. I ain't trying to be like Nicki, but I'm next to Meek. Xing out the old man like he's Safari. Call me petty, but I parted with my past. Repented once I found the Lord stretched out like elastic. I retracted all my bad acting, wreaking havoc on the lavish grace of God. I was lacking. Here's what happened. He transformed my lukewarm, removed my X-Men through storms. Hallelujah, got my sword, fishing for men for different purposes. I'm certain living, worshiping His holy name is worth the end of my story. I'm in glory like the OR. Brought it to Seattle, peep the ladies with the dope bars. Christ in the highs and lows, just like the valets. Got the keys to hell and death and our finale.
Here come the lioness, riding it like a pilot. The Bessie Coleman, I'm flying, a pioneer of the all nights. Emitting light and ignite life like dynamite. I'm screaming, run to the light, quick like Caroline. With torches light in the night sky, it's a call to Christ. I be that vessel, nothing special, give it all my might. I got that doctrine in the kettle, hear that whistle strike. Scriptures blow through the metal, aim like iron sights. You're the flesh with the special spiritual Remington. Keep the spiritual fit, doctrinal venison. Switch up the regimen, here's to the new specimen. Unified with a team and they all strapped with the testament. 39 in the old, 27 in the new. So with that 266, you know how we gon' shoot. And if the truth is how we live, you see that proof in the roof. Go ahead, pay attention, what your girl gon' do. Iron shot for iron, man, that's excellence required. So the squad becomes
Yo. Thank you for watching the content we're putting out. Listen, make sure that you are liking, subscribing and following us on all our social channels, including patreon.com. Make sure you're finding us on there to support what we do so we can support you. And remember guys, be extra.